The nice not I mean Luke, sorry.
Alright, so I prepared 4 pages because this was I'm ready.
Size 16.
Alright. Still plenty. Alright, look. I'm just going to address this to you. For the past 5 years, you've graced Antigua and the surrounding communities with a unique personality that's almost as big as your ego. Almost.
Smaller than your dick.
Ryan, you should probably come closer for this. Alright. Although I never said it or gave you any indications that I felt that way, I spent most of our time together loving you from afar, lamenting how unfortunate it was that we would never know how close we could have been if I weren't your employee. It must have been a subconscious thing, because I never fucking realized it. But I can't really think of any other reason why you would randomly tell me that once a month after staff meetings and insist that you had no interest in seeing me.
She wants Dr. Seuss.
It was reverse psychology.
Thank you for the Dr. Seuss reference. It's too bad, because I really would have loved to spoon with you, because I do love Dr. Seuss. Background for everyone who doesn't know Luke. For everyone who doesn't know Luke, one day Luke brought a chick home. The next day informed us all that they were up in bed spooning late at night. Apparently, to Luke, spooning means you lay next to a girl and read Dr. Seuss books together. So.
That was not only one girl.
Yeah.
That was most of that.
4 years of Luke not really knowing what he was doing. So, since recently leaving the job that defined him and gave him his only real professional legitimacy, I'm sorry, smoking pot and typing tall tales in your underwear does not count as a job. Luke has tried out a few. No. Luke has tried out a few different personas. The mustachioed pedophile was a short-lived and oddly popular one. Thank you. He grew a beard that rivaled Ray's in volume, but he never really quite figured out how to be a pussy magnet like Ray. We don't really know what went wrong there. I think it might have had something to do with his decision to accessorize with Harry Potter glasses. Luke told me last week, this is my favorite.
We're so broken after this.
Luke told me last week that due to a lack of common interests, he and Alex Suarez can only talk about lovers and how to build muscles. I'm pretty sure he's talking about Alex's because Luke has neither.
I'm telling them. I told you.
Luke recently begged me to stop telling embarrassing stories about a certain primate-like individual that came into his life a few years ago.
That's my story.
But Ray is the one who introduced us, so I have to mention him. Thanks.
Oh, fuck you!
I thought you meant the girl. I didn't know that was a guy girl.
I left that for you. Thanks to Ray, I had the unique pleasure of living with Luke for my first few weeks in Antigua. Thank you for that, by the way. Side note, had to clean his bathroom. Don't know why anyone sleeps with him after that. I have to admit, I read his book cover to cover shortly after I arrived. Mostly because it was hard not to. He kept copies of it all over the house. The dolphin on the cover was fucking haunting me. It stared at me from my nightstand for a few nights before I finally caved in. I was pleasantly surprised. His poetry has a chaotic, dizzying, yet lyrical quality that makes it not only readable, but almost enjoyable. Which makes it all the more fucking confusing to me why his music is so shitty. We all
Ask myself the same question.
So, alright, everybody here, well, those of us that know Luke and myself know that I am Luke's harshest musical critic. I'm kind of like his Simon Cowell, but with polka dots. Sometimes I might be riding him a little too hard for a botched note, or in Luke's case, 30-minute set, but, often I'm just the only one honest enough to shatter the dream. In my defense, I did read his poetry first. I just don't think I've ever recovered from the immense disappointment of, how shitty his music is in comparison. One night, Luke had the awesome idea to hire a mariachi band to follow us around while we drank. File that one under good ideas. 10 of us returned to Hocotenango in the back of a friendly pickup police truck. I was swinging in a hammock on Luke's balcony, chatting with a certain Lochosaurus. Luke, this is my favorite story that I've never been allowed to tell. Oh yeah. Luke sneaks out of the party for a minute, goes to the balcony, secretly asks Loach.
I hit on 2 girls today, now it's all ruined.
He secretly asks Loach to grab his guitar, try and strum a few bars, and then be exasperated like, oh, I'm really sorry, I don't know how to play guitar. Luke, take it away.
I was so cocked like that night.
So Luke refused. Yeah. So basically, Luke was really concerned that he needed to resurrect our night of pleasant conversation and raucous laughter with some, soulful songs. So Luke refused. Luke brought out the guitar, filed that one under bad ideas. Within 5 minutes, the chick he was trying to bang was desperately calling every taxi number we could give her, trying to leave. She was calm at first, but she got more desperate as every, Jack Johnson song got butchered and sounded more and more similar, as the medley carried on. Luke, this is not a roast, it's an intervention. But it's not even you that we're worried about, okay? Your enormous ego makes a great helmet against the sort of things that would take a normal person down. It's actually Ray that I'm concerned about. Listening to you practice for a year drove him to grief. That's why he went to the States for 3 months. It wasn't so much that he needed a trip home, he was enrolled. So I had to stop after 4 pages because there was just too much. So yeah, you're supposed to end with a nice thing, but I'm not going to.
I'm not sure what to say. But